Hi, I'm Tina Grady Barbaccia, Executive Editor of Better Roads Magazine. I'm here with Mike Fitzgerald from Bobcat. He's going to talk to us about the new S590, that frame size. Mike, would you like to tell us a little bit about this machine?
Yes, Tina, the S590 is part of the 500 size frame machines that are being introduced here at Con Expo, and that machine is part of our M Series family, which we've been promoting and building for the last couple of years now. We have a 600, 700, 800 size M Series, and the 500s again are the newest introduction. With the M Series machines, one of the biggest emphasis we have is operator comfort, and the M Series family carries the same philosophies and design criteria through it, where we have a larger cab with larger openings for the windows for better visibility, increased performance for the heating and cooling system. The cab has been moved forward for better visibility to the attachment, and then also inside the cab we have different control options for our standard controls, our advanced control system, selectable joystick controls. The new selectable joystick controls on these machines are new in that the controls themselves are attached to the seat. So we have longer travel suspension seats, and then it's much more comfortable for the operator to sit there and move with the controls with the seat.
Okay, so let's take a look inside this cab here. I notice there's now an optional keyless start as well.
The keyless start, or deluxe panel as we call it, has been around for a number of years, and owners can utilize that for a variety of different functions, so to speak. The keyless panel is one, very simply, you don't have to have a key. So if you use it just so you don't worry about losing a key, that's fine. It also has capabilities of having codes for starting, so you can assign a single code to a crew for starting the machine, so you don't have somebody using it you don't want to, or you can go to individual operators and give them the individual codes, so you can assign that to each individual operator, and then that also, depending on the size and model of machine, may log information on that individual operator, so you can keep track of how long they run and what they do. You can also lock out individual features like 2-speed or high flow. If you don't want them running those options, you can lock that out. So it does more than just being a keyless panel. It's or keyless start. It's a truly, we call it the deluxe panel. It has a wide array of functions.
So it sounds like if you have different operators of different skill levels, you can disengage certain functions or engage certain functions for them.
Different operators with whether it be skill levels or just different duties that they're doing. If they're on a tight job site and you don't want them to run the 2-speed, then you can lock that out, so therefore they're not running in high range where you don't want them in a situation like that. Or if you have an attachment that doesn't require high flow, or you don't want to put high flow to that attachment, you lock that out, so therefore they don't have that on when they shouldn't.
Would you mind talking a little bit about some of the specs of the machine, just horsepower?
The 500 size machines, again, it's a family of machines, right, and we run anywhere from 49 horsepower to 66 horsepower, rated operating capacities from 1,750 pounds up to 2,100 pounds. So there's a range there that customers can choose from. The smaller engines are non-turbocharged, the higher horsepower ones are turbocharged. With that, you can select different options to go with it, whether you have, again, the high flow or air conditioning, and so you really can match what you want. We have radius path options and vertical path options from a frame standpoint to match the machine. You can have a skid steer type loader, or you can go with a compact track loader in this entire family. So there's a lot of different areas an owner could choose from as far as specific specifications. They vary depending on whether you've got a skid steer or a track loader, or again, the different horsepowers.
Excellent. Was there anything else that you think would be important to point out?
I guess, again, similar things to what we've had on the other M Series. A quick overview is the visibility in the cab. We already mentioned that on the larger windows. We also changed the lift arm design to help for visibility there. In the area of serviceability, We have a finer mesh screen over the radiator and oil cooler to keep debris from getting into those components. For those companies that are working in areas where they may have a lot of airborne debris that does get in there, now we have a tip-up oil cooler and air conditioning evaporator that they can easily tip up. It's got a stand that holds it there, so if they do want to clean it, it makes it simpler. Back in the engine compartment, we do have more open area for easier access to certain components. And then inside the machine, we have designed it so that the hydraulic system is